G'day everyone, it's James from James's Railway Adventures. I'm just here today at Wellington. Going to be doing a little trip from Wellington to Dubbo this afternoon. It's just a quick half an hour trip. You also get to see them building the new facility at Dubbo for the new regional trains that are coming into service in the next couple of years. So yeah, that will be one thing you'll see along the journey, so it'll be pretty cool. Something cool for everyone to check out. And that's about it. Just a nice fast journey going at track speed between here and Dubbo, I think. And WT27 is now seen arriving into Wellington platform. This train will be stopping at Gearing in Dubbo only, and we'll be obviously joining it through to Dubbo with Powercar XP 2003 on the lead. Another thing you may not know about XPTs is the door system is manual. And we are now aboard the XPT. It is running on time today. It arrived into Wellington 2 minutes ahead of schedule, so we did have to wait there for a couple of moments, and we're now underway. In a couple of moments we do cross a very well-known river, the Macquarie River, which is in the Wellington-Dubbo region.
Ladies and gentlemen, the buffet in Khartoum has now closed for service. On behalf of the driver and current Dubbo-based crew, I'd like to thank you for your patronage, and we hope to see you on one of our many New South Wales Trainlink XPT or Explorer services in the future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon.
Rubbish, any final rubbish?
Yes, you heard that correctly. A crew member comes throughout different parts of the journey and collects people's rubbish. As you can see from this footage, the XPT does do fairly fast in these parts. Goes around about 140 kilometres an hour on some of these parts between Wellington and Dubbo. It is quite a fast section of track in comparison to many other parts of the track on this line. We're now going for a passing loop as well, where sometimes freight trains may be waiting in the loop. for other services to come through. So that is something interesting to note, that there is passing loops on this line, because most of the track is single track, so they have passing loops throughout the railway line to allow other trains to pass each other. And we're now passing through Maryvale, which is a grain siding in between Wellington and Geary.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortly the Central West XPT service will be arriving at Geary Station. Due to the short length of the platform at Geary, the only door open to the platform will be the rear door of Car C next to the buffet, where a crew member will be there to assist you off the train. Geary Station coming up, ladies and gentlemen, followed by Dubbo, where this train will end its journey.
So Geary is a request stop in between Wellington and Dubbo. So only generally stops there if there is someone wanting to get off the train. If there is no one that wants to get off, then it generally would continue on through to Dubbo. Non-stop.
signs that check around your seats and above and luggage racks for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you. Please be aware of the gap between the train and the platform. Check-through luggage will be available for collection from the rear of the train shortly after arrival. Passengers with coach connections with book luggage, your luggage will be automatically transferred to your coaches for you. You'll find the coach bays at the western end of the platform. Please proceed to the coach bays as your luggage will be automatically transferred to your coaches for you. On behalf of New South Wales Trainlink, your present on board Dubbo-based crew and driver, we'd like to thank you for travelling with us today. We do hope you've had a pleasant journey and look forward to being a service on one of our many XPT and Explorer services in the near future. Central West XPT service will shortly be arriving into Dubbo Station where this train will end its journey. Thank you, good afternoon and welcome to Dubbo.
And now we're coming to another interesting sighting. It's the building of the new regional trains facility in Dubbo, which will be part of maintaining the new trains starting next year if they do come into service.
On time in, crew of 27, thanks for a good trip. See you tomorrow.
Good, thank you. Wonderful.
And we're now in Dubbo. We have arrived on time today, or 5 minutes early, even at 1:40 p.m. G'day everyone, we're now at Dubbo. As you notice, the leading power car for the way back to Sydney will be the 40th anniversary car. XPTs are now 40 years old, so there you go. The first XPT to Dubbo ran 40 years ago from the 8th of April in 1982, sorry. So yeah, 1982 to 2022 is 40 years of service for the Dubbo XPT, the one we just travelled on. Thought I'd show that interesting infrastructure in between Geary and Dubbo. It's the new facility for the new regional trains, which are coming into service in the next couple of years, most likely. So yeah, that's going to be their new facility to maintain them, which is based out here in Dubbo. So it's more jobs for the Dubbo community, which is pretty cool. XP 2001 will be the leading power car back to Sydney. Now, a little bit of an interesting fact. Dubbo has 30,000 people roughly. So it is a pretty big town out in the Central West, one of the main centres. It is also part of the Newell Highway, which takes you to, it just takes you down to parks and all that, which is pretty major roads. It can also obviously go on the connect with the Barrow Highway eventually, which will take you through to Broken Hill and such destinations. There's a view from the level crossing, Dubbo Station, and the XPT sitting there. Yeah, I only get about half an hour here, as I have to head back on the same XPT. But it does give you approximately half an hour. So yeah, there's a view looking towards Sydney. And that's looking up towards Narromine and such, which only freight trains use. No passenger trains go towards Narromine or Cobar. It's the Cobar Oil train, but yeah. Yeah. And we're now back at Wellington, and the XPT service is departing, bound for Sydney. We'll be making stops at Stewarttown, Orange, Milford if required, and then Blaney, onto Bathurst, Tarragon, Roddle if required, and then Lithgow, Katoomba, Penrith, Blacktown, Parramatta, Strathfield and Sydney Central Terminal, where the service will terminate at approximately 8:45 tonight if on time. G'day everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully some cool information for you guys along the way, and a great little trip for everyone. Didn't end up filming the return journey as planned because it was pretty crowded, so I just decided to go with the one-way journey from Wellington to Dubbo. That way I could enjoy the scenery for myself a bit more on the way back. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. I want to thank you all for watching. And yeah, it's cool seeing the new facility being built on the way through, coming into Dubbo. And yeah, now back in Wellington, so thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.